Hey guys, how's it going today? Spartan. Going to go over just a couple things that you can do to prep for the upcoming Rise of Iron DLC coming out September 20th for Destiny. Now there's a couple things that the timing is already past, things that won't be available to you, but it's not that big of a deal. The truth of the matter is, with the systems that are staying in place for Rise of Iron, the Bungie has confirmed, even if you don't do any prep work at all, you're going to be just fine to just jump right in, regardless of where you left off playing Destiny. You'll be able to get right into the content and get leveled up. With the last update to the game, the April update, they changed some things to Infusion. And how that mechanic works. They've changed some things on how Smart Loot works. It actually works now as it was intended to so long ago. And so basically, how that works is you'll just be able to jump in. The system will recognize your light level, and you'll get incremental light level drops of anywhere from 2 to 3 to 5. It's very common. It can be as much as 6. Light level difference to get those incremental upgrades. So that's a real good thing to do. And no, just, if you don't get any prep work done, you'll be good to go. But if you do want to be a little bit of an extremist, kind of like me, I don't really have anything else to do in Destiny right now other than get ready. So this is what I've been doing. The last Iron Banner saved those weekly bounties to turn in for legendary marks. And the Trials of Osiris bounties also that award legendary marks upon turn in. And simple reason for that is your wallet caps at 20 legendary marks, but you can accrue an unlimited number in a week. So simple thing to do, cap out on legendary marks. That's extremely easy to do, right before Rise of Iron. Just make sure you're doing your dailies, do the weekly stuff on reset. So, strikes, weekly featured Crucible playlist, all that kind of stuff. That'll get you to easy to cap out at 20 or 200 legendary marks here. And then, upon launch of Rise of Iron, you can go in, find some decent stuff from the vendors for a moderate, what we're anticipating, light level increase there. And even if it's not a significant light level increase, there's going to be a bunch of cool stuff to get. So you start off with your cap of 200, you spend it down, unless they change the values. It's 150 for a weapon right now, and 75 legendary marks for armor pieces. So, and then I have 125 extra in here, and I've done that on all 3 of my characters. So 375 extra legendary marks stored up just in bounties, and things of that nature. And so, one of the other things that you'll be able to do is faction level up reward packages will give you light level increased gear also. So what you're going to want to do is what's called edging your factions. So I'm not quite doing that yet. It's a little bit of a ways off for me to start edging things, but you see how here on the Crucible I'm at 2192 out of 2500. So I'd play a few more games, turn in these bounties that I have over here and things like that, and that would get me creeped up. So what I want to do is be right under the 2500, where all I have to do is play one single game or save one Crucible bounty, turn it in, boom, I get a level up package from that. Super easy to do. You can do that for Vanguard, you can do that for Crucible, you can do that for each of the factions. So like I'll stick with Dead Orbit. They're likely to have some good stuff. I'll get them edged up. But I also have New Monarchy and Future War Cult already edged on this guy, and I'll show you that here in just a bit. So, real easy to get light level increases from reward packages. Going back to buying things, I've stored up a bunch of spare legendaries just to scrap for legendary marks. Done that with armor, with weapons, just going through strikes and things like that. You get so much junk to just throw in the vault. There's so much space that it's kind of silly to not store up some of that kind of stuff. You can do that with ghosts and artifacts, all kinds of stuff like that. Really easy to do. And since you're going to have a whole lot of marks to spend, and you're going to get those rank up packages, one of the other good things to do is stock up on some heavy ammo synth. A couple different easy ways to do that. If you have some spare strange coins, one strange coin gets you 3 heavy ammo synths from Xur. I'd recommend having 5 or 6 stacks. I've got 7 right now, just because. A lot of people are doing more, but I think that's kind of silly. It's not going to be that necessary. So you can get them from Xur. If you have a bunch of ether seeds stored up and you don't have anything else to spend glimmer on, you can go to Variks in the Reef, and 1 ether seed and 250 glimmer gets you a heavy ammo synth, so easy to stock up there also. You can see I've also got some just planetary materials stored up. I don't have anything else to spend marks on right now, so that's why I'm down at 130 legendary marks you saw over here earlier. And so I usually leave it around 100 because it's easy to get 100 legendary marks throughout the course of a week. So I'll spend it down to 100 on planetary materials, store those up, and then work back up. So Postmaster, these are just extras that have been laying on the ground at strikes. I've allowed to go to the Postmaster, just as a little bit of extra storage. You saw how full my vaults were earlier, so this just gives me a little bit of extra storage on stashing some extra stuff, some engrams to turn in.
Have a splendid day.
And that's pretty much it. So just a quick recap on it. Store anything that you don't need right now. Planetary materials, items to turn into the Cryptarch that give you glimmer, any of that kind of stuff. Any spare legendary marks that you can spend upon the launch of Rise of Iron are going to let you get that sweet loot right off the bat. That'll be a whole lot of fun. And I think that'll do it. That'll kind of get you going. Edge your factions up. Oh, that's right. I told you I was gonna show you how I've edged up some of the other factions. We'll do that real quick. Run over here to Future War Cult. So what I intend to do is I'll just pick a faction to stay on upon launch of Rise of Iron. Doesn't really matter which one, and then I'll go around and I'll shop and I'll see who has the stuff that I'm going to want to purchase first. And so what I'll do, like, let's say I've shopped around, Rise of Iron's here, I've shopped around, and I figure out that Dead Orbit has what I want to buy. So since I'm sticking with Dead Orbit, what I would do is I'd go and I'd buy what I want from them that first week, and then I'd run over here to Future War Cult, and I'd trade in this allegiance. I'd accept Future War Cult allegiance so that I can turn in bounties and retrieve that package here. So at 2402, you just do, a couple patrols. If you don't have anything to turn in, or you turn in a couple Vanguard bounties, you're good to go. Level that up. If you have extra motes, you can always burn those, or the heavy ammo synth that we have stocked up. Burn a couple of those. Boom, there's your first rank up, and you can go a couple more after that if you want. Easy peasy stuff. Should be a lot of fun. Let you get a lot of that fun stuff right off the bat. A little bit of a light level increase, which is cool. Me personally, I'm just more excited about getting all the new stuff. I'm excited about that. And so I think that'll do it. So you guys have fun getting ready for Rise of Iron. Hope you enjoy the video. If you found it helpful at all, or found me the slightest bit entertaining or weird, or got a chuckle out of me, then appreciate you giving a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We'll have a lot of more stuff coming for Destiny, especially upon the launch of Rise of Iron. A bunch of other games. We got some videos coming out for some reviews of other games and things like that, so look forward to that. Appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. Have a great day.